Something I've been saying all the time this year: buy it nice or buy it twice. These are my top 10 purchases of 2020. We're going in roughly the order that I bought them. So starting with these, the Brooks Hyperion running shoes. Earlier this year, I challenged myself to run 3 miles every day outside for 30 days in a row, and I could not have done it if I didn't buy these shoes. You need to buy new running shoes every couple hundred miles, depending on which brand you have. 2, you need to make sure they actually fit well. These are light, comfortable. These are really more for like a speed kind of run, in my opinion. I probably wouldn't do like an 8 mile plus in these, although I think I have 5 mile or less range. These are gonna be great. Next on the list might be a little bit of a cheat, but I'm going with stocks that I bought. So I bought Tesla stock at, let's see, I'm reading everything on here. $478 right now at the time of this recording. It's $644. Peloton stock, that was one of my best purchases. That I bought at $26.55. Today it is at $162.63. That's nice. Apple stock, I bought at $104. Today is at $130. And Blink charging systems, I bought that at this is actually probably my best one, $6.48 a share, and today it is at $43.55. So buying those stocks, I mean, granted, I didn't put a ton of money into anything. Like, let me not front. I put roughly $2,000 into all of those different stocks. So I didn't buy a ton of any shares of any of them, but it increased by over 50%, so I'll take it. Next up is this Under Armour mask. So this, I like mine so much that I just bought a second one. It's super comfortable when you put it on. It's got the little metal piece inside the nose, so that way you can fit it to your face. It's washable. Most importantly though, it's breathable. So when I actually wear it, I can breathe in it, and I can wear this to the gym, work out with it, pretty much no problem. Definitely one of my favorite purchases. Next up is the iPad Air 4 and the Apple Pencil. I put the two together because I really couldn't buy the iPad without buying the pencil as well. One of my best purchases of the year. I do light video editing on there, light photo editing, and I use the notes on there literally all the time. Not the notes app that's built in, but I downloaded Notability and GoodNote. Both of those I use instead of the like 15 plus notebooks that I had before. And something as simple as just signing documents. So with real estate, you have a ton of documents that you have to sign. I can just airdrop it from my Mac to my iPad, sign it, put it in iCloud under the file section, and it's already on my computer instantly. That sounds like a lot of steps, but really it's not that bad. That's, I think, one of my favorite uses for it, even though it's something super simple. Next up, Beats Studio 3 wireless headphones. These are a lifesaver right now because my son is being homeschooled and he's not quiet. So I need noise canceling headphones. I had the first gen and they were pretty good. I liked them. But these, I feel like it's a big difference in the noise cancellation for it. The fast charge feature on it, excellent. So if I do forget to charge it, 5 minutes gets it a good charge. Sound quality is great. And with the W2 chip, it just makes it super easy to switch between iPad, iPhone, and Mac. I don't have to go digging in the settings like I did with the first gen. So I got these on sale, 50% off, and game saver. Next up, you can't see it right now, but it's the lights and the microphone, this microphone or the microphone behind me, that I purchased to go with this whole camera setup. Without the lights, I was working with something, I mean, it wasn't this bad, but I was working with not the greatest quality image. Maybe I'll throw in a screenshot of a video right here for you. This is pretty much what it looked like. I had no idea about light setups or audio or anything like that. I'm still new to this. I'm still learning a lot for this whole film thing. I've just been using my phone pretty much forever now. Now I actually want to get into something a little bit more. Buying these lights on Prime Day, it's just too square. I'll throw up a picture of it. I have one light for a fill light, one light for a key light, and then I have the microphone for recording voiceovers, and then I have another microphone on top of the camera there. That made a huge difference in the quality, I feel, and it sparked something for me. It re-sparked how much I actually want to do video editing, how much I want to make videos. So now it's just going to be something that I keep doing research on, I keep hopefully getting better, making more videos, and just having fun with it. After that, we've got the Samsung T5. Let's get this on there. Bam. Samsung T5 hard drive. This was a last minute ad because I totally forgot how much I actually use this. My computer was getting so slow. I have a 2015 13-inch Pro, and it was getting super slow because it was getting pretty much full. It wasn't pretty much full, it was full. I was editing stuff in Final Cut, and I had no idea what was going on with my hard drive. It was just filling it up. So then I started doing some research, learned that you had to take stuff off. When you're editing, a lot of people just put something onto a solid state drive, so they just edit off of that instead of editing straight off the computer. So I did that. It forced me to get organized and just go through literally everything on my Mac. Now it works smoothly. Now it's super fast. I still want to get a new one, but it does what it needs to now. I'm happy with it, and I couldn't have done it without that T5 hard drive, solid state drive. Next up, a membership to Planet Fitness. So I've got a home gym. We've got the tonal as well. So I've been doing my workouts every day, pretty much no problem, even with the shutdown going on. I didn't mind doing home workouts, but in the winter time, it gets cold in the garage. I never thought I would be going to Planet Fitness. I let the commercials tell me, nope, it's not for me. Just the way they diss bodybuilders in there, I was never a fan. But I figured for 10 bucks a month, let me try it out. And I honestly enjoy it. It doesn't have everything I need, but I do have a lot of stuff still at home. But it's just nice being back in that gym environment. Next on the list is the camera that I'm actually recording this on. So this is a Canon EOS M50. I got it on Black Friday. It's not the fanciest camera. It's not the most talked about camera, but I like it a lot. I was using a Sony Alpha 5000 before, and I was just learning the ropes on it. I wanted something simple that I could learn on, something that got great reviews, something that shoots in 4K, and something that has an external mic hookup. This had all of it, and it shoots in 120 frames per second, so I could do slow motion on here if I wanted to. It shoots in 60, so I could do that and just cut it in half. So I'm enjoying it so far. Hopefully this is also something that gets me to keep wanting to make videos. You can see a theme kind of going here. Next up, this smart plug. There we go. This 20 bucks, maybe it was $22 on Amazon. Right now I've got one of them hooked up to a Christmas tree and the other one hooked up to lights over at the Lego table over here. Most important part about this is it's linked with HomeKit. If you have an Alexa, you can just link it with Alexa. If you have Google Home, you can do that. So I can say something like, hey Siri, turn on the Christmas tree, and the Christmas tree will turn on. It's already turned on.
The Christmas tree is on.
See, I have it set up through a schedule, so that way it's automatically turns on at a certain time, automatically turns off at a certain time, or it's set up so that way if I leave the house, the lights will turn off. When I come back home, they'll automatically turn on. You just have a ton of options to turn a dumb product into a smart product for about 20 bucks. That's it. That's my list. Those are my top purchases of 2020. Let me know what your top purchases of 2020 are, or your worst purchases of 2020. Another fun one would be top purchases of all time. Maybe that's something to work on too. Let me know what you got.